I'm just going to put this on. You've got to forgive me, folks. I did legs yesterday and my legs are so sore down the back. Like, you know, when you get that sore when you get in and out of your chair or off the toilet. Yeah, that sore. Okay. All right. I'm going to start the music from the beginning. Hope you can hear it. Get a gallery view. Yes, I can see it. Can you hear the music, Vic? Let's do a little step touch. Let's walk forwards and back. Did you watch the weird video that me and Dan did yesterday? When we watched it, we're like, that's just weird. That's why I didn't post it anywhere else but in a private group. Especially because of what Dan was wearing. Alright, step touch. So we've got 30 seconds rest, but we're just going to keep active because it's quite a big rest. Yeah, so comments, did you think it was a bit weird? Yeah, I thought so. So if you want to hold dumbbells here, you can hold them here or here while you're doing this workout. You can keep them light as well, just to add a little bit of resistance, box step. We're going wide, narrow, narrow. So I've changed the protocol from a routine to more of a HIIT workout, but a low impact HIIT. Because we're going to be doing a cardiovascular step tomorrow with choreography, which I threw together yesterday, so I'm hoping I'll remember it tomorrow. If not, there'll be lots of marches on the spot and single knees. Step touch. So hopefully getting nice and warm. We'll start to see jackets coming off in a minute. I did lots of deadlifts yesterday, so the backs of my hamstrings are like watertight. Yeah, so I've not put anything like that. Actually, I've got some real stuff in there today. Grapevine. Go back. And again, if you want to, you can take those arms up just to get a little bit warmer and lift the heart rate. And if you haven't got a step tomorrow, don't worry. I'm not going to be using my step tomorrow. I'm going to use, I'm going to nick one of Katie's ideas actually. I'm going to use a mat that's rolled up, probably a bathroom mat. Alright, step touch. So we'll do one more little aerobic exercise and then we're going to go into the conditioning phase of the class. And this is the bit that's really going to pain me. I've got to end up taking my band off. That's how sore my legs are. I'll cry all the way through. Leg curls, just 30 seconds. So each exercise is 30 seconds. It's just the rest that will reduce. So it'll go from 30 to 20 to 10 to 5. So those transitions in between exercises are going to get a lot quicker. And then they'll go back up to 30 again. So make sure the legs are wide enough that you've got enough tension on that band. Step touch. Whew. Definitely getting warm. My nose is starting to run. Excuse me, ladies.
You done?
So we're going to go for side squats. Here we go. Double side squat. Other way. Go back. Now you can stay low if you want to. Keep that tension on. But obviously if you feel any tension in the lower back, stand up in between and think about focusing just on the legs. Squeeze the glutes, be mindful through your movements. All right, 20 seconds, we're going to come down onto the floor and we're going to do those fire hydrants. So hands underneath the shoulders, and we'll do 30 seconds on one leg and then 30 seconds on the other leg. All right, feel the abs in, let's lift the leg, out and in. And also depending on what resistance you're using on the band and the flexibility for your hips, it depends on how high or how big that range of motion is going to be. Oh, feeling that through the glutes. I wonder how Claire's feeling today. Oh. Okay, I'm going to go on a different angle. We're going to change sides. Definitely need to hoover today. There's lots of Teddy's food on the floor. So we're just going to go for the other side, back in neutral, head in line with the neck. Let's lift and lower. So I was emptying my recycling yesterday, and a sharp box decided to cut my little finger. And it's always those little cuts that are the stingers, isn't it? That's about the extent of my issues. Yeah, life is good. Oh. I'm going to be complaining all the way through this, I'm so sorry. Right, we're going to turn over, we're going into a gluteal bridge. We're just going to go up and down, lift up and down. So take the legs wide enough so you're keeping the tension on. Squeeze the butt. So there's a lot of stuff included in this workout today, but I'm actually going to get through all of it rather than overrun and miss bits out. So the rest has gone down to 10 seconds. So we need to get up very quickly. Oh. Okay. We've got those knee repeaters, so we're leaning forward. Lean forward on that leg. Really squeeze your core in, and you keep the upper body still, and all the work is loaded into this leg. So this is the loading, this is moving. I can feel my legs doing this. All right, step touch. Whew. 10 seconds. Other side. Everybody okay? Are we looking forward to Friday and dressing up? Now, if you're going to do this on Facebook and you want to dress up, all we need to do is see a picture shared in the group. Or you could join us on Zoom for this very final class. I say final, it's not final, because we'll be back shortly. Come on legs, don't give out on me now. How am I doing? I've still got to get through it. Oh. Okay, walk out plank, absection. Oh, keeping the band on. Walk back, touch the toes, walk back out. Woo. Touch those toes, squeeze the core as you walk out. So all the time you're thinking about engaging, release when you need to. Coming down onto the floor. Whew. I haven't got my trusty ball. We're going to do the half roll back here. Half roll back and then lift. Squeeze the abs. So that rest is reduced to 10 seconds now. So you're literally in and out. Really control. Inhale on the way back. Exhale on the way up. And it's going to lift your heart rate because you're going to be moving a lot quicker And then that recovery is going to go back to 30 seconds at the beginning. 4. Ooh. Okay, we do hip extensions. This time, lift up, open the legs, close, open. So we keep the tension on the bands, open, close the legs. And you can go fast or slow with this one. You can keep the back off the floor or you can take it down in between. That's up to you. I just like to keep the tension on there. So we're back to 30 seconds of rest. Woo. All right, so we're going to do a 3 pulse crunch here. Where you come up to the centre, 3, 2, 1, and then down. I'm not going to go all the way down though, folks, so you can if you want to. And if you wanted to use a weight as well, that you can use that as well. You can even bring it up above your head to make it just a little bit more challenging. It really is up to you. Okay, so I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, and then back, 3, 2, 1, and then you can go all the way back. So you can go all the way down. That's your version, and this weight's going to help you to get up. Without, it's going to make it a lot harder. Oh, as you can see, that was really challenging for me. Oblique sit-ups. So take the knees to one side, shoulders facing the ceiling, and you're going to reach to the ankle. So put your hands here if you want to feel the movement. It's really small, and you come up and then down. And we're going to work that whole side for 30 seconds. So we're reaching for that ankle. Whew. Here we go. Now, if you find that these don't really work for you, what you could do instead is reach across, so you come to the centre, or you could do a starfish. So again, that's another option. And I like to put my hands on my rib cage, so I'm not dragging my neck up, so the work's coming through the core. All right, knees to the other side, and again the shoulders facing up towards the ceiling, so you've got that rotation, and then you can target here. Putting one hand here, 30 seconds, and then we're ready to go. We're going to reach for that ankle or reach down towards the back of the thigh. Take that rest. Off we go. Lift and reach. Lift and down. I'm going to go up quick and then release. So it's a small movement. So be very mindful again to focus on feeling it and then releasing it. Using your breath to exhale on the way up and then inhale on the way down. Lift. Oh, she's kicking me today. She's like, oh, you're pushing me, Mum. Okay, let's bring it up. What do we have next? Pike to plank. So turn yourselves over. Take the elbow off in the middle. So hands underneath the shoulders. We go to pike and then into plank. So this would be called up dog and down dog, wouldn't it? Squeeze. So you can release here, but squeeze your core here and avoid dropping those hips if you can. All right, we're back on our feet. If you're using dumbbells, you can hold them here or here. We're going to do 4 sumo squats, forward and then back. And staying low as you go. Going to move these out of the way. Ready? Here we go. So 4, 3, 2, 1, and then back. And don't worry if you're not going to the rhythm of the music. I'm not either. It annoys people when you go off the beat. All right, step touch, 20 seconds. We got squat and abduction next. Shake out those legs when you want. And if you find this easy, put your band up to the next resistance. Or grab some heavier dumbbells. Lift, extend, at the side. Again. Getting thirsty. So we've done legs and core, legs, bums, and toes. And we're going to revisit all those exercises again. Okay, we're going to move into lunges. We'll focus on the right leg first. I'm doing this later, this is the left leg. Just lunge, down and up. So it's a static lunge this time. Again, dumbbells can be here, kettlebell can be there. That's just going to add a little bit of extra resistance, extra weight to the load that your legs are working through. Getting warmer. All right, step touch. 10 seconds. We're going to go to the other side. Time is reduced. Here we go. Down and up. So you want, again, 90 degrees at the knees and the back heel stays lifted the whole time you're in that lunge. It never goes down. And we want to keep that tension on the legs because it's only 30 seconds, remember. Or if you've got DOMs, you'll feel that in 5. Oh, okay. Coming down onto the floor, we're going to do donkey kicks. And if you want to get to the elbows because wrists are weak or not very strong, that's fine. Here we go. Lift and lower, ouch. Lift and lower. So, head in line with spine, you're looking directly at the lovely fingernails. And we're lifting. Small movement, focus on that glute. 15 seconds on this side. Okay, rest is reduced to 5 seconds, so just spin myself around. Here we go, abs in, lift. Flex that foot so it's flat to the ceiling. Yeah, small movement, lift and lower. I'm not bringing the knee all the way down. We want to stay keeping that glute under tension. Squeeze, little movement. Distribute the weight as evenly as possible across the hands and the body so you're not rotating too much to one side. Alright, you're going to love these. Side lying. Lift and lower. Ooh. Bend that bottom leg. Oh. And again, just because you're laying down doesn't mean that you let this go. So draw it in. Pause for a sec, draw it in. Breathe. Hips are stacked so you're not rolling backwards. Howie! Jeez! Change sides. Ooh. Here we go, lift. Focus. And you want control. Now I always drop my toes down a little bit because it's just going to add a little bit more resistance. You can flex your foot if you want to, but I drop my toes down. It's just a bit of an extra challenge there. So rest is back to 30 seconds. So let's stretch it out, bring it up, grab a drink. and go from the beginning. How are we feeling? Are we warm? Yes, that's the right answer. We're going to do the walkout plank. So back to the ab section. Let's give these legs a rest. Let's go.
Touch your toes.
You're going out into a full plank each time, so you give yourself time to squeeze that core in. Use that up, Helen. 30-second rest. Whew. Okay, half seated roll back, so we're going to hit the floor. We can use that dumbbell again to give us just a little bit of help, or without weight, it's a little bit more challenging. And if you need help, you need like a strap, you can use that to help you roll back. It really is your workout, so you can even use this, put it around your feet, just to give you a little bit of help to come back up. So half roll back, and then lift. Engage. Breathe out on the way up. Lovely. You want to go back as far as where it can challenge you, but then you can get back up. Alright, so we've got the hip extension laying on the floor, and we're going to lift the glutes off and keep that going. Feet about hip distance apart, palms to the ceiling. Give it a squeeze. And wait for the countdown. Get ready. Off we go, lift. Squeeze the glutes. Lift and lower. Definitely warming out. Are you squeezing your bum cheeks together as you lift? Release. And you can keep your back off the floor. It doesn't need to go down each time. Feeling strong. Now the rest has gone down to 20 seconds. Bring it up to a seated position. We're going to do the 3 pulse, sit up, and then all the way down. I'm going to use a weight for this one. Seconds is really long, isn't it? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Down. 3, 2, 1, and then down. Well done. Whew. Okay, let's do that pike to plank. Hands underneath the shoulders. Getting very warm. Here we go. So pike to plank, lift up the bum into plank position. Squeeze the glutes. All right, 20-second rest. We're back on our feet. We're going to do that side squat. I'm going to show you with a set of dumbbells. For those of you that aren't sure, you don't have to use a band here at all. Side squat. Double. Go back. So this, again, if you can use a band as well, this is going to really add that extra bit of resistance, make you sweat more in the final round. You can do this all the way through. Just giving you some ideas to grab. Nice and wide. Well done. Okay, so we're going to go back into fire hydrant. Hands underneath the shoulders. Abs engaged. Lift and lower. It's crazy, we're almost at the end of this workout already. So if you want to sweat more, add those dumbbells in. Or add a more challenging resistance band. And you can always take it away. Other side. So reducing the rest to 10 seconds now, so we're straight into the next exercise. Hands underneath the shoulders. Abs engaged, back and neutral, lift. Come on folks, challenge. Lift those legs, we're nearly there. Burning, fire. Shake it off, you need to. I know I do. Ten second rest. Alright. How are we feeling? Repeaters. Upstanding. Lean over that leg. Here we go. Lift. Lower. It's our last phase. We're going to switch to the other leg halfway. Change. Keep the upper body as still as possible. Focus on loading the foot that's on the floor. 5 second rest. All right, we're going to sumo forward and back. I'm going to use these. Go back. Oh. Burning. All right, folks. Squat and abduction. Here we go. Squat and lift. Push the hips back. Lift the leg. Lift, lift. Can you feel the difference in holding a set of dumbbells? Folks, listen. Well done. Well done, well done. Take that off. Allow your legs to be loose. Let's grab a wee drink. Well done. Cheers, everyone. How are you feeling? A feeling of freedom when you take that band off, isn't it? It's a bit like when you take your bra off. You know that feeling, you're like, and breathe. I'm like that with clothes in general at the moment. When I can take my clothes off, I'm like, if I ain't going to go out, I'm going to sit around pretty much in the loosest piece of comfortable clothing I have. Okay, let's bring the heel up to the bottom, gently press the hips forward. As you count my blessings, it's not July. Oh, being pregnant in July is not fun. So make sure you can feel those stretches down the front of the leg when we do the quadriceps. All the stretches are really, really important, especially when we've worked so hard on the legs. So tomorrow is going to be a step routine, but again, I'm not going to be using a step. I'm going to be poaching Katie's idea and using a mat instead. So if you haven't got a step, grab yourself a little mat. It's a really good idea, something that's not going to slip. I think I've got a bathroom mat that's good. I'm going to fold so it's a little bit raised.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, once we release that leg, we're going to reach down towards the toes, so feeling the stretch down the back of the hamstrings. Relax the head and neck and breathe. All right, let's bring it into a kneeling position. Stepping through with one leg. Now sink those hips forward first, so when you feel the benefits of the hip flexor stretch, and we'll do shoulders because we can. And if you're doing this later, hashtag on the replay, let me know how you found it. Again, it's slightly different protocol to the last 3 weeks. You know me, I like to mix things up. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you felt a good benefit from all those exercises. Let's change sides. Vic, your request for Pilates stretches. I'm going to do that next week. I'm going to film it for you. Yes. So I will tag you in to where it's going to be. But it probably, I don't know what time it will be, but I will do it. And if you can make it, I'll post the time that I'm going to do it and see if anyone wants to join in. I could do a lunchtime session perhaps, and then you've got something you can chill out to, just to break up the day, get you away from the computer or from whatever you're doing. All right, let's sit back into child's pose. Take the legs wide, reach forward, relax the head down. And things to look forward to, folks, is we can have Fizzy Fridays again soon. Yeah, not long. Fizzy Fridays. All these things to look forward to. All right, arch the spine. And in the other direction, sticking out the chin of the tailbone. Really important that we do this next stretch, so hook the ankle onto the knee and then push forward. And you can do this lying on your back, especially if you're finding it uncomfortable on the wrists. So good news, I had a little catch up yesterday with the midwives in Warwick, and the baby is head down, which is amazing. She was laying sideways, which was very uncomfortable for a few days. But she's decided to move. So good news. We're ready to go. And changing sides. So bend, hook, sit, and stretch. Always go for a stretch that you feel is going to stretch you. Especially if you are hypermobile, you just don't feel the stretches in certain positions. You can do your own. It's absolutely okay. You know your body better than anyone. Breathe. Okay, so bring up to seated. Let's reach over to one side. Did some work on the obliques earlier. Push away with that hand so you feel a bit of a deeper stretch, and breathe. And then changing sides. Let's go over to the other side. Nice. Deep breath. Okay, bring it around to the front. The magic number is, yeah, let's go 1, 2, and number 3. I love that reducing rest protocol. So I'm going to say ta-ra, and I will see you tomorrow for Step on a Mat. You guys are awesome this morning. Thank you very, very much. See you at 7:30.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies.
Bye.
Have a great day. See you. Right, have a good one. #replay, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Have a lovely day.